Hi, sixth grade students. Today is Thursday, November 7th. I'll be back tomorrow to make sure that we're all caught up together. Right now, you should have pages 15 and 16, physical versus chemical changes, started today, practice, so no due date, written in your table of contents. If you haven't done this yet, press pause to do this and press play to begin. Next up, we need to go to your warm-up. So you're going to go to your warm-up, and it's going to be Thursday, November 7th, which should be in the middle week on Thursday on your warm-ups, page 1. Remember, I'll read this a few times. You are not to share the answer with people. You are not to talk. We will talk about this tomorrow when I come back. Here we go. Melting an ice cube is a blank change, which is a type of physical change. Melting an ice cube is a blank change, which is a type of physical change. Melting an ice cube is a blank change, which is a type of physical change. Melting an ice cube is a blank change, which is a physical change. I'll say it one last time. Melting an ice cube is a blank change, which is a type of physical change. All right. You should have this. We'll talk about this tomorrow. Next up is going to be vocabulary. So take out your vocabulary sheet. We've already done solids, liquids, and gases, which is the front side, page number 3. So flip to the back side, page number 4. State change will be first, and then solubility. State change. This state change should go on the side of your paper. State change is the vocab word. Even though it's 2 words, we call it a vocab word. Sometimes we call it a vocab term. We've been using words, so we'll go with that. Definition. An object changes between a solid, liquid, and gas, but the matter stays the same. In other words, when an object melts, freezes, or evaporates. Press pause to write this in your vocab sheet. Press play to begin again. All right, we need to now circle and underline some things just in our definition this time. We're going to leave the in other words alone for a minute. So we need to know in our definition what exactly a state change is. And then also we need to know the ideas that let us know it's a physical change. So first off, when we have an object changing between a solid, liquid, and gas, that's how we know it's a state change, because our states are solid, liquid, and gas. So I would like you to circle changes between a solid, liquid, and gas. Circle those words. Then we need to underline how we know this is a physical change. We know this is a physical change because the matter stays the same. So we should underline matter stays the same. Again, we're going to leave our in other words alone, and we'll talk about those when I come back. Next up is solubility. This is kind of a fun one to say. Solubility. I would like you to practice saying that out loud 2 times. Solubility. Solubility. We'll work on that some more when I come back. So solubility should go along the side for the vocab word. The middle word on page 4. Definition. A powder dissolves into a liquid, but the matter stays the same. In other words, sugar mixes with water. Press pause to get this in your vocab sheet. Press play to begin again. All right, so in our definition, we need to circle what lets us know this is solubility, and then underline what lets us know this is a physical change. So what makes this solubility, which we're going to circle, is that powder dissolves into a liquid. Please circle that in your definition. We also need to know why we know it's a physical change. And just like with state change, matter stays the same. So let's underline matter stays the same. We are again going to leave our in other words alone as it's an example. So right now we should have done all of our beginning of class things. You wrote in your table of contents, you did your warm-up, and we have our 2 vocab words. The next slide will take us through our activity for the day.